There are only 2 races left in this championship. They're racy races that are just a little racy. Anchovies. Gran Turismo 3! That got out of hand real quick. What's going on, everybody? Your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 3, where, like I had just said, with the front of my face into this audio device that is going to transport it through the world into all of your faces, we have 2 races left. And one of which, oh, I'm not gonna be excited for this at all. Oh, good. The longest race ever devised by man until we end up dealing with that one super long-ass one in Gran Turismo 4. Oh, no. So people have been adding a little bit of tidbits of knowledge into my life, informing me as to why it is that we've been dealing with our other rival cars getting such, significant leads on us that we're having to, try so hard to close the gap on. It's probably the oil. Because we've been driving so many miles in this damn thing, we haven't had the opportunity to change the oil in the car, and it's been causing some problems. Little bit of mayhem. Luckily, it's not really affecting the handling at all, which is nice, but the speed most certainly has been compromised a little, and that kind of sucks. And there is only, like, a couple of opportunities for us to hit straightaways in order for us to gain any ground, but that's almost more of a hindrance than it is anything else, because we can't really gain ground on these guys. So this most certainly could be a catastrophe. This could be the moment where the perfect cast really shows some impurities. I mean, we're about a minute into this race, and we have actually lost more ground than anything. And that's a bad sign, my friends. But because of the fact that this race is so goddamn long, there is a good opportunity for us to gain our ground on that. And that might be about the only place that we may even be able to do that. So we just gotta hope that, that our deficit isn't too scathing by the time we get around to it. And we might be able to close in then. Good God, the Viper is just... he is holding no prisoners right now. Actually, he's holding a lot of prisoners. He's taking in a very high volume of them right now. Yeah, he is Anno Domini ripping it up right now. I just read something, by the way, that is unbelievably strange. I mean, leave it to Huffington Post News to always have something for me to read in that category. This is pretty weird. Is it as weird as a guy, slinging his own jizz on people in a grocery store? No. It's very weird for a different reason, which, by the way, a good friend of mine definitely told me that guy just got arrested, the semen thrower. He definitely got arrested after doing that for a 3rd time. He did it again, but they finally arrested him, so now his jizz-flinging ways are promptly over, for now at least, until he devises some kind of semen-related bomb that will break him out of prison. I don't know how that's going to work out, but he will find a way, because love always finds a way in the correct setting. But so this, apparently, I don't know, I can't remember what state this was in. I think it's in California, if I read it correctly. There's a guy that decided it would be a really cool and amusing idea for some reason. I don't know what possessed his brain to think that this was a viable choice to do. He decided that what he wanted to do with his stupid fucking brain was he wanted to dress up like a killer clown wielding a fucking bloody machete. He wanted to go out on the side of the road on US 101, on Highway 101, and he wanted to try and hitchhike in this fucking deranged-ass costume of his. Like, he just stood out there on the side of the road, and he was, he had his thumb out and everything, and he's just waving the bloody machete in the air. Like, that's not gonna be a fucking horrible idea. Like, what possessed him to think that, hey, if I dress up like a killer deranged clown with a bloody machete, I wonder if anybody's gonna pick me up. You think they're gonna be like, oh, look, Mom, look, Dad, there's a clown. He's on his way to a party. Oh, Johnny, look at that really cool machete of his. Do you want to have him at your birthday party this year? Yeah, that'd be cool. And he can have water balloons filled with children's blood. Doesn't that sound like fun? Ah, it just reminds me of my youth when we used to have deranged murderous clowns going to all the children's birthday parties and on our block. God, he is just increasing that lead just all the time. So I guess somebody ended up calling it in. Oh my God, we're back in 6th again. This is terrible. This is not good. This is very, very not good. The only thing we can hope for now is that he pits soon. Because I know, I mean, the Corvette's going to do it pretty quick. We do know that. He always does it on the same fucking thing. So that is one thing to know that is good. But the Viper, if he's going to do it at all, it's going to be going into that 5th lap. So if he doesn't do it, then we have automatically lost this race. Now, I don't know if anybody else in this race is going to do it, because it seems like the only people that ever utilize the pit are just the Corvette and the Viper. I don't feel like I've ever seen, like, the Ray Brig go in there. I don't think I've seen the Supra go in there. I don't think I've seen the other NSX go in there. Which, by the way, that Corvette is definitely in, like, 5th place right now. He's actually hanging out back here. That's kind of weird. Oh my God, he's ahead by 10 seconds. Since when all of a sudden is that Viper just so amazing? Oh, he's going in now! Oh my, how the tables have turned. So does that mean that the Corvette's not going in then? Or is he going to go in too? He's going in too. Yeah, all right. Well, this is now very interesting. Are these other guys going to go? Or are they not? So yeah, I guess somebody called it in, and like a couple of police officers showed up with their guns drawn because they're like, dude, there's a fucking guy out here just waving a machete in the air. Like, I mean, nobody would be stupid enough to, you know, to actually pull over and try to let him in, but it's still pretty menacing. So we should probably do something about that. And I guess, you know, they detained him and they arrested him, but he didn't get charged with anything because, you know, I don't know why, actually. I'd probably have to read the article again. Actually, let me look, because I'm interested in that. The guy wasn't charged because we didn't have a victim that was threatened by him with the machete. And I guess that the blood, the quote-unquote blood on the machete was actually... It was actually just using, like, red food dye. Which is even more ridiculous. Like, the guy... I mean, I'm glad that it wasn't real blood, because, you know, that's... that would mean that he definitely slayed some things in order to get said blood on there, because I guarantee he didn't use his own. But, you know, like, why would he think that that's a smart idea? Like, did he really think that people were going to be like, oh, that's really clever there, what that guy did? It's just such a great-looking art project that he decided to show it off to all the townspeople. All right, Ray Brig, you gonna do it? You gonna do it, or am I gonna have to bust some skulls here? Am I gonna have to uncork one in the final lap with my horrendous condition tires? Because I'd rather it not be that. But it very well may be. It well may be that we're gonna have a fucking show-off that I will lose because my tires are falling apart. Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna be the bold guy. Oh, no. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, man. I really don't. If my tires were in, like, lap 2 condition, I could see it. But I don't know. I don't know. There's just gonna be some corners that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make them well enough to be able to, you know, make up the ground on him. I just don't think we've really been able to do enough with that. Oh, boy. Oh, come on, baby. We're going in full concentration mode here. This is definitely, it's not too big to overcome, but it's definitely flirting with it. I mean, if I finish this race in second, I'll be fine with that. I really will, because that means we can go back with a different car and you know, finish the job. But man, if we could pull this off, I would be... Oh, God, we almost ruined it. Ooh. Boy, that was too close for a fort made of cum. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, boy. I can't believe I almost ruined that. I feel like I've done that before, though, in one of these races, where I was, like, making a comeback and I accidentally slammed into the wall. Oh, God. Oh, undercut him. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can't believe he pulled that off. This is good. This is good. Oh, no, he took it back. He Indian gave that turn to me. Oh, no. Go, baby, go. Gone, baby, gone. Yes. Yes. Oh, God. Okay, we have one turn left. We have one turn. Do not take this from me, gods. Do not take this from me. I have worked so hard. Oh! Oh, no! The Viper's back! Oh, no! Oh, God. Where the hell did he come from? Oh, that's so cruel. It's so cruel. Let me fight him off! Let me fight him off! Yeah! Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, he came flying like a bat out of hell. He was not ready to give that thing up. Holy shit. Oh, man, that was a great race. That was absolutely fantastic. Jesus, man, I totally wrote him off when he went into the pits. I totally forgot that before he went in there, he was kicking everyone's sack in. Whew! Wow, that was awesome. That was really cool. Whew! Oh, man alive. That was good. God, I wish they had let me go change my fucking oil, you know? Why don't they let me do that? Do I do the next race, or do I not? You know, shit. I'm kind of pressed for time right now. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I hate doing this. I hate cutting these short, but had that race not been fucking 12 minutes on its own, wouldn't have had to worry about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop right here in the shortest episode that we've probably done this entire time. And when we come back on the next installment of Gran Turismo 3, the Ultimate Driving Simulator, where we just escaped by the skin of our own teeth, we're going to come back for the final race in this little World Championship thing here, and hoping to God that we can pull it off one more time, because I think we may have another situation quite like this rearing its ugly head back into our lives again. So until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.